Hi, you're watching Nerdy News on VideoGamesBlogger.com. I'm your host Laura, and today I'll be filling you in on the latest in gaming news. I say it all the time, video games can be a vehicle for expressing messages with deep meaning. Sure, games are fun, but I argue that they don't have to be. What other media gives people the chance to see the world through someone else's eyes the way video games can? Gaming probably first appealed to me when I was a child due to chronic illness. Not only because it was difficult for me to play outside, but because video games are usually empowering. In real life, there are no dragons to slay, but there are evils to fight against. That Dragon Cancer is a biographical game created by Ryan Green. Green's baby Joel was diagnosed with an atypical tumor at the age of 1. In the last 3 years, Joel has had 7 different tumors, each treated by radiation, surgery, or chemotherapy. Ryan Green needed an outlet for his grief, and as a programmer, he turned to games. Developed by Indiecade, That Dragon Cancer is a point-and-click adventure game that allows players to live through every parent's worst nightmare. And you thought Dead Space was scary. Along the same vein, but in much happier news, the first US video game company owned by Native people has finally been created. Upper One Games announced its founding recently at the Games for Change Festival. One title, which is planned for a commercial release, will be based on traditional Alaska stories, but there are plans to explore other cultures as well. Words cannot express how excited I am to see the games they come up with. Otherwise, Edu Games were the highlight of the 10th annual Games for Change Festival. Not surprising considering that according to the Software and Information Industry Association, the EdTech market is estimated to be worth about $8 billion and rapidly growing. For good reason, they work. A new SRI study shows that game-based learning can boost cognitive learning for students sitting on the median by 12%. But before you get too encouraged that the video game world is becoming a richer and more diverse medium, there's always PETA. They've raised the ire of gamers before, but now they're going after scientists. PETA has created a video game where you lay the smackdown against research scientists. How dare those black hearts try to save human lives? I mean, I distrust people in white lab coats as much as the next person, but the irony of an animal rights activism group advocating for the bloodying of human scientists does not escape me. Does this new violent video game show that PETA is losing sight of its original mission? Let me know what you think down in the comments below. That's all the news I have for today. Love and peace from my PC to yours.